I wonder if this guy knows. Or if maybe there's something we can do in here for this.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
I don't think that would get me the key. I don't think that would get me the key.
Nope. B. Gotta try everything with everything in these games.
I don't think that would get me the key.
See, if my guy can't open it just by using it, and there doesn't seem to be a means of combining items, we clearly need to use it on something. Or with somebody. Hi, Shy. Good morning. Somebody seems sleepy.
A lot of paperwork.
A lot of passengers. Everybody's back home but you and me. Hey, official documents. Don't touch.
So, is it time for your break yet?
I told you not till dawn. Kind of romantic, though, don't you think?
Okay, let's try for something else. Over her.
What's that?
Oh! Maybe she knows. I mean, she's a security guard, right? She must know how to inspect things for hidden compartments.
I don't know. I found it under your desk.
Unattended?
Yes?
Oh my god. Give me that! It's a bomb!
Oh, it isn't. What?
Ha ha! Another senseless act of terrorism nipped in the bud by Security Officer Carla. Wow. It was completely destroyed by our own detonator, so I can't tell what kind of bomb it was. But here's something.
Let me guess, the key survived. Did the key survive?
Key?
Yes!
I better bring that to Chief Bogan.
Yeah, it's probably the key to some terrorist hideout.
Oh, yes! Well, see, that made all the sense in the world now I thought it through. But yeah, what does this key open, I wonder, then? Maybe it does open this this side gate down here.
This gate only leads up to the Lambada dock, and the Lambada's gone. I've got the lumps to prove it.
Oh, right, no.
It's locked, but there's nothing up there anyway. This gate only leads up to the I've got the lumps to prove it.
Okay. Let's try anyway.
This key doesn't seem to go with that lock.
No. Okay, so what have we seen that's been locked? What other kind of locked doors have we found that we couldn't get through, or locked compartments or anything like that? What would Nick have a key for, you know? I mean, he's a lawyer, right? So what would he have that key for? I mean, maybe we should just do what the game said and take it to the chief. Something in the back of my mind is telling me, though, that I'm sure I've encountered something that had a lock on it. But I'm wondering if that was from the previous section of the game.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please
some people
place
say
your
you should
bets.
always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Nope. I just pressed the wrong button entirely.
No room for
Mesdames
that.
et messieurs, rien ne va plus.
Still pressing the wrong buttons.
I don't really want to give this to Bogan. I was just trying to fool Carla, for crying out loud.
For God's sake, game. Alright, fine. This key goes with something. And whatever it is going to somehow enable us to get Nick to work for us to get the bee out of the prison. And then we can get the tools that we need. Because, you know, having said that out loud makes all the sense in the world. That's how point-and-click games go.
Well,
Keep
Okay. Let's try talking to her with the key.
this key doesn't work there.
It is not the key to her heart? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's for in the kitchen. I mean, if it's going to be for anywhere, it's going to be in the racetrack, no doubt. Let me just try something as well. I want
Let
to...
me see it.
Ah, here we go, yeah. I wanted to see if we could turn some of this stuff
One
in.
of Charlie's rush jobs. Good thing your new captain's far-sighted. Still no room for you on board. Naranja's sleeping off a bad one, but he'll be here.
But I'm first on the waiting list.
As it were, yeah. And don't forget that Glottis has got to bring his own tools.
He will. He doesn't go anywhere without a lot of tools.
Good, because neither does the Limbo. Don't just sit around here collecting barnacles.
Right.
Okay, so we still haven't done everything we need to do to stop the other crew member at the tattoo parlor from getting here, because he knows he's just sleeping it off because the guy at the parlor told him that. He phoned him up, didn't he? So that wasn't enough. But we got his dog tag out of that. I'll have to think on that one some more.
What was Nick doing with this key? What was Nick doing with this key?
Okay, that's not for there. Oh, there's a whole section over here as well. This was just the cat food area. Giant cat oops.
This cat litter really needs changing. See, this is why I don't have a pet.
Ew.
Wow, somebody really liked this cat. Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline, was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race.
Got told about that.
Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead. Beloved Sans, this regal until when the many was in.
Wonder.
This key doesn't work there.
Just that kind of looked maybe like a little hole for the key.
What was Nick doing with this key? Ugh.
Yeah! Come on!
Still hasn't come back yet.
That's a good
I don't think it would be a good idea to barge into Max's office while he's meeting with Nick.
almost there. Meow, baby! Oh, for crying out loud! Oh, for crying out loud! Run!
Just a thought. We also got teased that we have to find, so we have to take the metal detector from here. Let's go speak to her again and see how that conversation goes.
Pretty exciting day, huh?
I'm still buzzed from that explosion.
So, is it time for your break yet?
I told you not till dawn. Kind of romantic, though, don't you think?
Okay, so that's all the conversation we can have now. But yeah, we're supposed to be able to get that metal detector off of her, if I remember.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk. Oh, you're clean. Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
That's it, yeah, we need to force that to happen. Which means we need to have something on us that she can not locate, but still sets the metal detector off. What I wanted to do.
What was Nick doing with this key? I'm a union man now. Seaman Anselmo Naranja, Ensign 3rd Class. Looks like a turkey baster.
Letters.
Me and this ticket printer, we're gonna make a mint. Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes.
Filled with gold flakes.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk. You sure you're not packing anything else?
Okay.
Nothing that would set off that thing.
Then, sir, I'm afraid you'll have to step into the back with me.
Oh my.
Rules are rules.
And of course, with my dad being in the military, we moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one town we moved to when I was in the 1st grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the only industry in the area was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked
Actually,
dates
figs
more.
are a personal favorite.
Or prunes. Don't you just love prunes?
Dates.
They have such a great texture. They're all wrinkled up like my Grandma Hedwig's face.
Never a big fan of prunes.
Oh, poor Grandma Hedwig. She was always forgetting things. I remember one time back when I was 6. Or maybe I was 7. No.
6,
I had to be
the
6
golden
because
year.
Mr. Rufus was still alive. Now there was a good dog, Mr.
Mr. Rufus?
He was such a sweet little puppy. We didn't care
I
that
like
he
this.
was
This is good.
deaf. He was as deaf as they come, but he'd still try to bark. And it would come out sounding like a cat coughing
I
up a
remember I
hairball.
had a dog once.
Which our cat often did. He had such long hair.
I remember I had a hairball once.
I don't really like long-haired cats, do you, Manny?
Ooh, ick.
They're just so... I like short-haired cats. They seem less stuck up. People think
Oh,
I'm
now
stuck up
that's a
sometimes,
good
believe it or
point.
not. No, they really do. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm so shy. I was
Yes,
shy all the way through
seem
high school.
shy.
I never went to a single dance. Can you believe it? No, don't get me wrong, the boys would ask, but
I'll
I'd
take you
just run
dancing
away.
tonight if you let me borrow that thing.
Did you just come back here to ask to borrow my metal detector?
No way.
Oh, okay. Now where was I? Oh yeah. So the only industry in town
Oh my
was
God.
figs.
I think we're supposed to
acres and acres of fig
indulge
trees
us
everywhere
somehow?
you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just love
dates.
prunes? They have such a great texture.
Never a big fan of prunes.
They're all wrinkled up like my Grandma Hedwig's face. Oh, poor Grandma Hedwig. She was always forgetting things. I remember one time back when I was 6. Or maybe I was 7.
6, the golden year.
No. I had to be 6 because Mr. Rufus was still alive.
Probably you were 7.
Now there was a good dog, Mr. Rufus.
Mr. Rufus?
He was such a sweet little puppy.
I'll bet.
We didn't care that he was deaf. He was as deaf as they come, but he'd still try to bark. And it would come out sounding like a cat coughing up a hairball, which our cat often did. He had such long hair. I don't really like long-haired cats, do you,
ick.
Manny? They're just so... I like short-haired cats. They seem less stuck up. People think I'm stuck up sometimes, believe it or not. No,
Actually,
they
I thought
really
you were
do.
pretty
I
stuck
don't
up
know
the
why.
first time I met you.
I guess it's because I'm so shy. I was shy all the way through high school. I never went to a single dance. Can
I was
you
in
believe
detention
it?
all the way through high school.
Don't get me wrong, the boys would ask, but I'd just run away. My mom said I could have been homecoming queen if I'd
I
just
was in
smile
detention all
once
the
in a
way through
while.
high school.
She always said, a smile is the most
Well, moms are
important
always
part
right.
of any outfit. Well, maybe I would have smiled more, Mom, if you hadn't drank so much. Was I supposed to smile when the cops called us in the middle of the night to tell us to come get you out of the drunk tank? Maybe if I had smiled more, Daddy wouldn't have left us. We'd be together right now. You, me, Daddy, and Grandma Hedwig, and Mr. Rufus. And I'd be wearing my homecoming queen crown and eating figs and I'd... Oh, Mother!
Oh no.
And
I'm so sorry!
don't cry.
Mommy!
Now.
Oh, this got very weird.
Here, let me hold that metal detector for you while you cry.
Are you sure you didn't just come back here for this metal detector?
Okay, let's see where this goes.
Actually, I did come back here just for your metal detector.
What is it with you in this thing? I'm sick of it, Manny. If this is all you want, you can fight the cats for it. Why is it all men are after the same thing? Except you. The only woman you care about is that Calamar dame, and she split on you. I don't know what she did to you, but you know what? I'm done trying to figure it out, pal.
Carla.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, well, she just hurled that out the window.
These lockers have a note on them. Employees, I don't care who's doing it, but please stop using the contained detonation chamber to crack open walnuts. Thank you. They're locked.
They're lockers.
Ah, that makes sense. They also require keys to open.
This key doesn't work there. This key doesn't work there. This key doesn't work there.
Okay. I guess not. Alright, so she threw it out the window and down below...
Drop dead.
Oh, ouch. Down below was the cat feed area, where they also have the big litter tray. Because that seems very hygienic.
Well, that's the hole I saw Carla's metal detector fall through. Oh no. See? This is why I don't have a pet.
Okay, so how do we...
Tempting as it is, I just can't bring myself to jump in the giant unclean kitty litter.
You guys hear that? When I switched to the scythe, I can hear it chirping. It's the metal detector. Oh, we can fish it out with this. It's still switched on.
Aha!
Oh, hell yes! Hell yes!
A little stinky, but it could be worse.
Now, why do we need it? Why do we need this thing? I don't know. I just wanted it. I've got it now. It's mine.
I don't really want to do that.
Get up, you stupid cat!
Maybe there's a hidden safe then, and this will let us find it.
Meow, baby! Almost there! Meow, baby! You can do it! Punch it, buddy!
Thing is, where would it be?
Meow, baby!
I mean, if it was anywhere, it would be in Max's office, but we really don't want to be going there.
Yeah! Oh, for crying out loud! Almost there! Almost there!
I don't really want to do that.
I guess we'd need to use it on an object, though. If it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be on an object.
I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
Oh, for crying out loud! You're doing it! Go, go, go!
Maybe it's not in here then.
I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
Not sure exactly why we have this. I like the idea that it's to help us find a hidden safe of some kind.
Next beach I see, I'm finding me a watch.
Maybe we just need this later. How do we help this bee? I also had a small thought I want to try out. Wait, what is that?
It's empty.
Only until I finish up here.
Hey, should I close this?
No, I'm trying to air it out.
Alright, so these are where they put the bodies, I guess.
I'd hate to end up like this.
Then take my advice. Buy an ID bracelet and wear it always.
Wouldn't match my cufflinks.
Oh, that's right, because he didn't know who these bodies are, does
I'd
he?
hate to end up like this.
They're
Then
basically
take
John
my
Doe's.
advice. Buy an ID bracelet and wear it always.
Which is ironic, because that's exactly what I was thinking. The dog tags.
Are you sure you're looking hard enough?
Look, Manuel, these old eyes are tired. I'm doing the best I can, but the average retirement age beachcomber has more sophisticated equipment than I've got here.
Oh! Maybe he wants the metal detector. Yeah, because I didn't find it. Oh! Oh ho ho ho! We solved the problem before we had it. Here you go, dude.
Would a metal detector help the cause?
Hey, just like downtown. You never know what this'll turn up. An engraved ring, a belt buckle with somebody's name on it.
Who would wear a belt buckle with the... Oh.
I'm guessing we have a belt buckle with our name on it. Yes.
Huh.
And now he believes he's dead.
What? Velasco, it looks like I've got one of your boys down here in the morgue. A sailor by the name of... Naranja.
What? How? Sprouted? But, this town's going to hell. Sailor can't even take a 2-day shore leave without watching his back. Yeah, I'll come down in the morning.
All day long,
Now we just need the tools.
I sought through pure sadness. I find evidence and I piece together stories, but none of my stories end well. They all end here, and the moral of every story is the same. We may have years, we may have hours, but sooner or later, we push up flowers.
Nice.